Greetings, fellow cybernauts. Father Raccoon here, your trusty guide through the nebulous world of technology. Today we traverse the labyrinth of a digital phenomenon that's both fascinating and fearsome, the world of deep fakes. In the realm of digital artistry, deep fakes are like chameleons, masters of disguise, blending seamlessly into their surroundings. They are the modern-day masquerade, where faces are swapped, voices mimicked, and reality distorted. Crafted through the magic of artificial intelligence, deepfakes have the power to make anyone say or do anything, at least on screen. From the hilarious to the horrifying, these digital doppelgangers have found their way into every corner of our lives. One moment, they're providing comic relief, making us roar with laughter at a celebrity's unlikely performance. The next, they're sparking controversy, casting a shadow of doubt over political speeches and news reports. Like a double-edged sword, deep fakes hold the power to entertain and to deceive. They can create joy, spread misinformation, and everything in between. They challenge our perception of reality, pushing us to question what we see and hear. This rise of the deep fakes is a journey through a landscape that's constantly shifting. It's a game of cat and mouse, where technology races against itself. As deep fakes become more sophisticated, so do the tools designed to detect them. It's a dance of deception and detection, a digital duel that is shaping the future of authenticity. The world of deepfakes is indeed a labyrinth, full of twists and turns, shadows and illusions. But fear not, for you have a guide. Together we'll navigate this maze, exploring the light and dark corners, understanding the tricks and the traps. So buckle up, explorers. We're about to delve into the intricate warren of deepfakes. Prepare to question, to learn, and to uncover the truth behind the digital masquerade. In this journey, remember, not everything is as it seems. Trust your instincts, question the obvious, and always, always stay curious. Until next time, fellow cybernauts. Our first stop, the land of laughter and frivolity, where deepfakes serve as jesters in the court of public opinion. Picture, if you will, a world where everyone can be an impersonator, not just a master of voices or a chameleon of faces, but a digital puppeteer, painting smiles with pixels and laughter with lines of code. This is the lighter side of deepfakes, where the technology is used not to deceive but to amuse. Here, deepfakes are the life of the digital party, pulling off comedic impersonations that tickle our funny bones. Imagine seeing your favorite celebrity in a ridiculous situation, or hearing a famous voice uttering lines they'd never say. It's like a high-tech ventriloquist show, where the dummies are familiar faces and the puppeteers are unseen pranksters. These deepfakes are the digital jesters of our time, creating a world where everyone is fair game for a good-natured ribbing. And when done right, they can make us chuckle, giggle, and even guffaw. They serve as a reminder that technology, despite its potential for serious implications, can also be a source of joy and laughter. But it's not all fun and games. Even as we laugh, we must remember that deepfake technology is a double-edged sword. While it can be used to craft harmless humour, it can also be manipulated to create convincing lies. And as we journey deeper into the realm of deepfakes, we'll see that the line between jest and deception can be as thin as a single pixel. So let's enjoy the laughs while we can, because they remind us of the potential for good in this technology. They remind us that deepfakes, like any tool, can be wielded for both amusement and malice. But as the sun sets, the shadows of deepfakes grow longer. As we venture into the twilight of this digital landscape, let's remember the laughter, but stay mindful of the lurking shadows, because in the world of deepfakes, things are rarely as they seem. As we tread into the twilight, we find ourselves amidst the political battlefield, where deepfakes have become stealthy assailants. Once, the political arena was a place for passionate debate, a forum for ideologies to clash and coalesce. But now, we see a new contender in the ring, the spectre of deepfakes, casting shadows of doubt on this once noble stage. Imagine a world where speeches never given are heard far and wide, where actions never taken are seen by millions. In this world, the line between reality and illusion is as thin as a strand of spider silk and twice as fragile. The use of deepfakes in politics isn't merely hypothetical. It's a reality we grapple with today. Instances abound where these digital doppelgangers have been used to spread misinformation, to sway public opinion, to undermine the credibility of leaders and institutions. The implications are as far-reaching as they are concerning. In this era of rapid technological advancement, our laws are left gasping for breath, struggling to keep pace with the relentless march of progress. Legislation lags, and the beast of deepfakes evolves, ever adapting, ever elusive. The ethical questions simmer beneath the surface, bubbling up in the face of each new revelation. Is it right to use someone's likeness without their consent? What happens when we can no longer trust what we see, what we hear? Deepfakes, in their most sinister form, are not just deceptive, they're destructive. They erode the bedrock of trust on which our societies are built. In the grand game of trust, deepfakes are indeed the wild cards, unpredictable and unsettling. In the game of trust, deepfakes are the wild cards. They disrupt the delicate balance, introducing a level of uncertainty that can turn the tide in an instant. They're the jokers in the pack, the unknown variables that could change everything. Yet as we stand at this crossroads, we must remember, knowledge is power. The more we understand about deepfakes, the better equipped we are to counter them. Awareness is our first line of defense, vigilance our constant companion. In the game of trust, deepfakes are the wild cards. They inject uncertainty. They sow seeds of doubt. They blur the lines between the real and the artificial. But as we navigate this murky landscape, we must hold on to the truth, for it is our beacon in the darkness, our guide in the wilderness. Fear not, my friends. There are knights in digital armor, prepared to battle these deceptive dragons. In this ever-evolving world of deepfakes, there are guardians who stand as beacons of truth. Imagine a world where artificial intelligence is not just a creator of illusion, but also a detector of deceit. These are the tools of our time, algorithms designed to unmask the masquerades. They scrutinize pixels, dissect facial movements, analyze voice patterns, and examine the minutest of details that the human eye might miss. Like diligent detectives, these algorithms examine digital footprints, seeking signs of tampering. They are our digital Sherlock Holmes, equipped with a magnifying glass of machine learning, exploring the vast landscape of information. But the battle against deepfakes doesn't end with detection. It's a continuous process of evolution, a race between creation and detection. As the deepfake technology advances, so too must the tools designed to expose them. Think of it as an ongoing chess match. The game board is the digital realm, the players are the creators and the detectors, and the pawns are the pixels. With each move, a new strategy emerges, a new defense is formulated, a new attack is launched. The fight against deepfakes is not just the responsibility of technology, it's a collective effort that involves lawmakers, tech companies, and us, the users. Laws are being drafted to address this new form of deception. Tech companies are investing in research to improve detection methods, and we must all stay vigilant and critical of the information we consume. Remember, my friends, in this digital age, seeing is no longer believing. We must question, verify, and be discerning consumers of information. The guardians of truth are here, but the responsibility to seek the truth also lies with us. With each spell cast, the veil of deception lifts, revealing the truth behind the mask. Our journey through the looking glass concludes, but the quest for truth is never ending. As we traverse the digital landscape, we find ourselves in a world where reality and illusion often intertwine. This is where our responsibility begins as navigators of this vast digital ocean. In the realm of deep fakes, we've seen the light, the dark, and the guardians. We've laughed at the harmless amusement, frowned upon the political deceptions, and marveled at the technological sentinels that stand guard. But what does this all mean for us, the end users of this digital age? Well, it means we must remain ever vigilant. In this era of advanced artificial intelligence and digital doppelgangers, our critical thinking skills are our greatest asset. We must question what we see, scrutinize what we hear, and challenge what we believe. For the digital world is a marvelous yet treacherous place, where truth and fiction can be as indistinguishable as two sides of a coin. Remember, deep fakes are not solely the domain of mischief or malice. They can educate, entertain, and even enlighten, but they can also deceive, distort, and disrupt. It is this dual nature that makes them a fascinating yet formidable force in our digital lives. So as we conclude our digital odyssey, let's make a pact. Let's promise to keep our eyes wide open and our minds even wider. Let's pledge to question, to probe, and to ponder. For it is only through questioning that we can peel back the layers of this digital masquerade. And remember, the digital world is a mirror of our own. It reflects our hopes, our fears, our dreams, and our nightmares. It is a playground for our imagination, but it can also be a stage for our deceptions. So let's navigate it with care, with curiosity, and above all, with vigilance. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and remember, not everything you see is as it appears. Until next time, this is Father Raccoon signing off.